Welcome to episode 4, I'm pretty sure, of the Rose podcast. The 4th week in a row. If you don't know, I stream it over on Twitch at 9 PM every Monday. Talking about the weekend of football, what my predictions for the week ahead. And now, starting this week, I'm going to start doing a Premier League Team of the Week. So my top 11 players of the week. Look forward to that. I'll be talking through my fantasy teams, so that's FPL and Gaffer. Talking through my Super 6 predictions, along with just looking at the scores, and you can start looking at transfers until obviously they go. So looking at the latest transfers from my club there, Birmingham City, getting a great bit of business over the line. Mikel San Jose, great signing for us. Up the arse, Jesus. Thank you, CG, for the hydrate, and welcome to the stream, JP. Hope you're doing good. But yeah, so and then as always, it goes up on Tuesday, the following day, 9 AM on YouTube. So if you miss it, you can always go back and watch it on the next day. So yeah, welcome. Like I said, let's get straight into it. So, well, first off, we always like to chat about. Just go through each game and just kind of chat about if it was a good result for what team and whatever, and the stuff you see on Twitter and the news about what happened in those games. So straight off the bat, Coventry QPR was covered in controversy straight away because of the decision to not to take the knee. And now, to me personally, I don't really get why they won't take it. Because I think, in my opinion, it's just like. Well, the only reason you wouldn't take it is if you kind of. I'm not saying they are against it. Do you know what I mean? But I just feel like, why would you not take the knee? It's just like, there's no reason. There's no reason not to. Do you know what I'm saying? There's plenty of reasons to. There's no reasons not to. So you might as well do it. So it kind of feels weird to me that they've made the conscious decision not to take the knee there. Hey, Chewy, welcome to the stream. How do you want, mate? You were doing sick today, weren't you? 7+ viewers or whatever. You were sick today. Had you on the entire time? I've unfortunately had to turn it off now, but I guess go have it in the background actually. Let's do that. Quick time, put Chewy in the background. If you don't know who Chewy is, go check him out. He's a good lad, very good lad. As it is fucking loads. There you are. Let's stick you back on, get you back up to those average viewers. I know we're only 2 games into it, but. Wagyu say what? What am I missing something? Yeah, Wagyu say Wagyu. But yeah, so Coventry, very good win for Coventry. It's good for them to get their first win. First win of the season. They're the team that I predicted to do well out of all the promoted teams, and QPR as well. They started off decent in the first week, but I was very surprised. And in this week, it seems like they're back down to normal. This Hayman apparently is a very good player. Callum O'Hare, decent player as well. So Coventry. We are going. We are going up though. We are going up. We are going up. The Blues are going. It's just fact though now. It's just fact. No, you don't even have to say it anymore. It's just fact. But yeah, so yeah, good with Coventry, I'd say, and I would say I would expect that maybe a draw out of that. But other than that, I probably would have expected that exciting kind of result. Next up is Nottingham Cardiff. Another result I think you would have expected. I think I say that, but I did predict into the draw in my Super 6. But yeah, it's Morrison getting the goal, who is getting the assist, who is actually in my Gaffer team. There he is, Big Morrison. I need to start putting him on the team. We own a estate in the US. Yes, Jose. Yeah, mate. I can't believe we've signed him. To be honest, mate, it's insane. The experience he's got is mental. It is absolutely mental. But yeah, so Cardiff with more scoring 2 goals, which is very good for him. It'd be show scorers. Oh, beautiful. That's what we want. Yeah, so Moore getting the 2 goals there. It's a very good win for Cardiff. I think we should get the league table up as well, actually, so you can see how things stand. League table, championship. There we go. So, fucking Luton won both of their starting games. Jesus. Birmingham picked 7th. I can't believe it. We're going to get a nosebleed soon. But yeah, it's a good one for Cardiff to get the first win of the season, especially after a lot of people tipped them to go up. A lot of people did tip them to go up, so it's a very good one for them. And like I said, Moore getting 2 goals, it can only be good for him. Wednesday Where's Wednesday? Wednesday aren't doing bad. They won and drew, mate. They're not doing too awful. So, not really, to be honest. I think they could stay up, actually. Now, I did predict them to go down and to finish bottom. But the way they've started makes me think they could stay up. I mean, it's already down to 8 points already. And they're only 2 games in. So, fair play to them. I think they're just a couple more. I think they could do it. The way they've started, I think they could do it. Gary Monkey's a decent manager as well. As much as it pains me to say, because he isn't our manager anymore. Champions League is very hard to predict here. Hey, Abby, welcome to the stream. Thank you for popping in, even though it is about football. But yeah, so I could see them staying up. To be honest, I could see them staying up. In my prediction, it was purely based on the fact that if they had the points deduction last season, they would have gone down bottom of the league. Do you know what I mean? So it was purely based on that there. So anyway, next up was the Blackburn-Brentford game. The Blackburn-Wickham game. And I guess I do feel kind of bad for them. I will say, Wickham. I was kind of hoping that they'd do a bit better than this. I thought they'd shit-arse their way to safety. It doesn't look like they're going to do that at the moment. Obviously, we're only 2 games in, so we can't really be saying all this sort of stuff, but you know what I mean. Armstrong, who, can I just say, is my fantasy captain, so if you look at the points, he did get me 38 points this week, which is beautiful, because I saw he was playing Wickham, and I was like, yep, get him in there straight away. So I had a decent week on Gaffer. I say decent week, I mean, I had Armstrong and Wells, and that was about it really. I had Morrison, but he was on Pedersen as well. So it was okay. Armstrong definitely saved me there. So yeah, there's a good win for Blackburn. To get that 5 goals against anyone in this league is good. So for them to get a 5-0 win, very good for them. Was that their first win of the season? It was indeed. So they lost their first game. So for them to get the first win of the season, very good thing for them for their confidence and stuff. So my mate says minus 120 points. How? Excuse me? Pardon me. How on earth can you have minus that many points? That's crazy. Next up was Brentford-Huddersfield. Brentford getting their win. Their first win of the season after losing away to Birmingham, my team. That Mbuemo scoring, which is obviously good for him after he missed a few sitters against Birmingham. So it's a very good start for them. Huddersfield, I think now, did they lose the first game as well? Huddersfield, lost their first game as well. So not a very good start for Huddersfield. I did predict it to be down here, to be fair. Nottingham as well, to be fair. We brushed over Nottingham here. 2 losses out of 2 games, not very good for them, especially against QPR away and Cardiff at home. You would think they'd get at least a couple points out of that. That's so sick, innit? I love it. It's so cool that you can do that. I've done that with the Man City game in the background. I think it's just chilling for now. I think it's still working. Is it still working? I don't know. I think it's just because it's half time. It's not really doing much, but it's so I love it. How you can do that. I hope they do it with YouTube and stuff. Next up was Luton, which like I said, I can't believe that they have won both their starting games. That's pretty crazy. Like I said, they were another team that I predicted to be down here, and they've started very, very well with 2 wins out of 2 games. Only scoring 3 goals but only conceding 1, I guess. So I mean, I don't know what I'm on about. Blues only scored one goal, so and conceded none. So a lot of teams done that actually. Only scored 1 and conceded none. It's crazy the two extremes. So you got scoring 1, conceding none. Scoring 7, conceding 3. It's crazy. It is crazy. But yeah, a big shout out to Luton. Big shout out to Luton. Not they need it. Like they're not a professional football team, but yeah, crazy that they've started this well. And the team Derby not starting as well as I thought they would. I thought they'd be like mid-table-ish, maybe like up here, but started with 2 losses out of 2. And losing to Luton is not a very good way to start the season. Boring. That mate. We tried to get out of that. We tried to get into exciting City Football Club, ECFC, but it looks like we're going to stay as BCFC. So. Because we've always done boring football, and then we tried to change, we did shit, so we're going back to boring shit-ass football again. Which how it should be. I don't care how we win, as long as we win. Nice football is like, yeah, whatever, but if we win games, I don't care how we win them. You just have to win them. That's all I care about. I don't give a shit about little intricate passes or running the whole length of the pitch, doing everyone up and scoring. I don't give a shit about that. I just want to win games. I don't care about everything else. I want to win games. If that means we park the bus and we score 1 goal, that makes the wins even better, in my opinion. That means I think a lot of Blues fans are the same as this. When you win a game where it's a battle and there's like hard tackles flying in and everyone's fighting for the badge, mate, it's so good. The atmosphere in the stadium goes through the roof. It's crazy. Rotherham should be a winnable game. Yes, it should be. Really, it should be. I think we'll win. I think we'll win 2-0. That's what I'm saying. I think 2-0, maybe 3-0. It seems like the type of game that we'd win 3-0. With a good defence. We have a good defence, then we just go get 3 goals, and that sounds pretty good to me. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think 3-0 actually. Yeah, I think 3-0. I don't think we'll concede against Rotherham. I think we've got a good defence now. And if we can keep a clean sheet against Swansea and Brentford, surely we can't concede to Rotherham. But that's not how football works. Next up is Middlesbrough-Bournemouth. Good draw for Middlesbrough, I'd say. Drawing against a team who's just come down, especially if they lost last week. Bournemouth is another one of the teams that have won 1 and drew 1 so far. Conceded 3 goals and scored 4. Not very good in that department, but they're getting the job done. Like I said, it doesn't matter how you win, as long as you win, as long as you don't lose. It doesn't matter. Next game was Norwich-Preston. Norwich getting 2 goals there. Unfortunately, Ida, who is in my gaffer team, didn't get any goals after we did last week. I almost put Pookie in there, but I don't think I had enough money. Sinclair and Fisher getting the goals for Preston as well, and Plecheta and Pookie getting the goals for Norwich. A decent draw there. Probably would have predicted Norwich to win, especially after Preston lost on the first day of the season. I can't remember who to, but I know they lost to someone on the first game of the season. Can you check it here? No. No, you can't check here. You can't check here, but yeah, I know they lost. Oh, you can check here, can't I? No, I can't. Wait, it's down here. Preston lost to Preston. Who did Preston lose to? Oh, Swansea, right there. Especially as they lost to Swansea in the first game of the season. Good draw for them getting away from home against Norwich. Reading started the season off very well so far. That guy, what's his name? Zhao, I can't remember. He scored both their goals in the first game. Not both the goals. Lucas Zhao got a goal and assist. He seems decent. 2-0 wins. You can't really ask for better than that. I think that's like the dream start to a season, really. Obviously, you want to win like 5-0, 6-0, but 2-0 says to me that you won comfortably. You went in there, you did your job, you scored a second goal and then just defended, and you were just nice and easy, textbook game. I'm loving it. I'm loving seeing Barnsley doing shit because of all their fans that took the piss out of my predictions. All the Barnsley fans, big shout out to you, saying Barnsley won't go down. Yeah, two losses out of 2 games. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's looking good for you at the moment, Barnsley. I'm not salty or anything. That it's just how it starts. You could come back. To be fair, I don't want to say that and it comes back to bite me. Next was Rotherham Millwall. Very good win for Millwall. I think I predicted them to be around here, so for them to get their first win of the season, very good for them. A nice 1-0 win against a decent team in Rotherham. Obviously, they won their first game as well, as much as they predicted them to go down. And then Sheffield Wednesday, Watford. Sheffield Wednesday drew to Watford, but missed a penalty that game. Did they? Right, it's an opportunity miss for Sheffield then. That could have been 2 more points knocked off their total. Or added to the total, sorry. Again, I probably would have said a draw there, to be fair, after the way Sheffield started against whoever they played in the first game of the season. And the same with Watford as well. So is that who else came down? It was Bournemouth. Yeah, so all 3 teams who came down won their first game and drew their second game. Pretty crazy that. And then the last game was Swansea Birmingham, which this obviously I'm going to know more about Swansea Birmingham because I'm a Birmingham fan. This game just seemed kind of even. No one really had more chances than the other. I think Swansea had the biggest chance, and that was right at the end, and Neil made a good stop down to his left. And that was it really. We kept them to a minimum chances. They kept us to minimum chances. I think if you're going to go to a team like Swansea and take a point away, I think you're going to be happy. Especially after they got a top 6 last season, and they've already won their first game of the season this season. So I'd say pretty good, well-earned point there. And it's definitely good for our confidence for the next game, which is Rotherham, who we'll be expected to be in the bottom half, and we're in the bottom half last season, and we should be expecting to play against and beat. So it'd be good for that. The last game, which was played yesterday, was Stoke City, Bristol City. Another good win for Bristol. I think that sees them second now, which is crazy. Narkiwell scoring again. That's 2 goals in 2 games now, I'm pretty sure. Stoke City, I thought they'd be doing a bit better than that, losing at home to... I think I would have predicted, actually, a win to Stoke if I predicted anything there. I thought Stoke would be doing a bit better than this, to be honest. We lost to Swansea. Yeah, we did. We lost to Swansea 3-0 last season. So for us to draw 0-0 this season just shows how far we've come already. And with more players coming in like San Jose and Jack Clark possibly as well, it's looking very good for us. It's looking very, very good. I think the Man City game has kicked back off again, so I will try and get it back up on my screen. Just give me a sec. There we go. I think... Okay, let's refresh this. There we go. Should work now. Give me a sec, because it means I can give you live updates when they happen. Beautiful, look at that. Cool. Beautiful. So yeah, we've got that in the background, so if anyone scores or anything happens, then I will let you know. Right now, Adama Traore is just running down the right wing. I've got him in my fantasy team. He's got past his man very well here. He's going to try and get a cross in. He's crossed it in straight into Edison's hands. Or whoever they've got in goal. I think it's probably Edison, to be fair. So yeah. So that's the final championship. I would do a championship team of the week, but I don't really know enough about the championship to do that. So I'll probably leave doing that for the time being. It will only be a Premier League team of the week for now. I think a good way to end that bit is to go to our gaffer team and talk about what we're going to be doing next week. So if we look at the fixtures for next week, September, then we can get rid of this. Let's turn that down a little bit, just because I don't know what the rules are for having that in the background. And we'll get a gaffer team up and we'll move them next to each other like that. So, as it stands, we've got 72 points last week, which is decent to be fair. I know total points that is. Is that all together? Yeah. Okay, so altogether I've got more than 72 points. So, have I? I'm confused. What's my overall points? Because if I got 41 the first week, add 38 to that, and that's 79. So I'm confused, and I got 38 from him alone. Do you know what I love in this? Is that you can see what they got it for. You can see 2 minutes, minutes played 2, goals 10, penalties scored 3, performance +4. You can see what they did it. You can see how they got their points. I love that. I love it. I know Patrick Bamford. I can't believe it. I can't believe he's actually scored in consecutive games. I thought he'd be an absolute flop, a completely awful player. I still don't think he's going to do that amazing. I just think he started off quite well. But anyway, so Huddersfield, Nottingham. No, what are we doing? He's doing our gaffer team, don't we? Not that. So I think we've got. Let's have a look. We can't look what team they're playing. So, Millwall got Brentford at home. Brentford at home though, and Millwall haven't conceded yet this season. So I think we'll keep the Millwall defenders in there, even though he isn't playing that much. He hasn't played any of the games. He's got Reading at home. He has started well, but he keeps doing well regardless. Pedersen has got to be in there. So we'll change him now. We'll take out. Who should we take out? Take out Ida, and we'll put in Christian Pedersen straight off the bat because he's playing Rotherham, and I think. Hey, hello there. Oh, said no, mate. I thought it was Abby. That's why I got so confused. I was like, what is Abby saying hello again? Brentford has scored as many games in the Prem now as Benteke in the last 2. That's crazy. That is insane. I didn't know that. That is actually kind of mental. And I think so. Nottingham playing Huddersfield away. I think they're more likely to get a clean sheet than they are. So we'll sort them two around. We'll get Morrison on the pitch instead of Wallace because Wallace just isn't playing. But I think he comes on as a sub, which is just annoying. Might not be available for very long, but still trying to be here for a bit. That's fine, mate. That's completely fine. Just come in and have a little bit of a chat, and if you got to go, then you got to go. That is fine by me. Massive game, Bournemouth Norwich, yeah, massive game. See how both the teams are going to do this season, really. And we'll keep both of these two. They're playing Sheffield. They're playing Derby. He'll probably score again against Derby, I think. I don't know who tells me the captain. I'm feeling Pedersen, you know. Playing against Rotherham. I feel like we're going to keep a clean sheet. I'm feeling Pedersen. And I think I'm going to take out Rico. Where is Rico? Okay, there we go. We'll take out Rico. Because I don't think he plays that much either. Take out Rico and put in Ida back in there. And I'll put Buendia as the first sub, I think. And then Wallace, and then Nico. There we go. And then we can make a transfer. So I think what we'll do is we'll make Christian Pedersen, wherever he is. Oh, I don't know. I feel like you got to have an attacker as the captain. We're just choosing our... we've just talked through all the championship, what's happened over the weekend in the championship. And now having a look at our gaffer team, so our fantasy team for the championship. That's what we're doing right now. I'm just struggling to decide who I want as my captain. Okay, maybe I'll look at the transfers first and see who you want as our captain then. Did that save then? Team selection. It did save. Good. Let's save that then. Let's save that so we don't lose it. Transfer. So let's have a look. Who's got an easy game this week? Swansea are playing Wickham, so you'd think they'll do decent. Watford are playing Luton. You'd think they're going to win. Huddersfield, Nottingham. You'd think Nottingham going to win, but you're not sure. Birmingham, Rotherham. You think Birmingham are going to win. You as a Birmingham fan, you would hope Birmingham are going to win. Cardiff, Reading, that could be close. Derby, Blackburn, that could be close, but I think Blackburn will just edge it. Wolverhampton, that could be close. Preston, Stoke, I think Preston will probably win that. QPR, Middlesbrough, I think that could be quite close. Bristol, Sheffield. I think Bristol, I don't know, that could be quite close as well, and then that could be close as well. So they're all quite close games. I think we're going to go for a Birmingham player here, you know. I think we are going to go for a Birmingham player. I don't know who we're going to take out. If we have a look at team selection, we should. I want to know how many points people have got overall. Okay, there we go. So Swift got 2 and then 2, so that's not very good. Tomlin got 1 and then 2. And I got 3 and then 1. So my midfield aren't doing bits at the moment. They're just not. And I feel like Ivan Sanchez or Jeremy Bella would be a good person to put in there, regardless. Maybe even John Terrell. So I think we're going to go for a Birmingham player this week. I think we are. So we'll go to transfers, and I think we'll take out one of these guys. So who's he play for? He plays for Middlesbrough. No, he plays for Barnsley. Fuck me. He plays for Barnsley. They're playing Middlesbrough. He plays. I think we'll take out Moat because he's just not. He's playing for Barnsley and they're not doing well at all. So we'll take out him. We'll go for midfielders, and we'll go for sort by price 9.5. We've got a lot of money to spend there. I see that Morgan Gibbs White might be one. You know, Morgan Gibbs White might be one because of how good he's playing so far, and they're playing Wickham away. Ooh, what do you reckon here? What do you reckon? Mate, fair enough. If you gotta go, you gotta go. Do not worry, he said no. Do not worry. What do you reckon? Morgan Gibbs White, or Ivan Sanchez of Birmingham. So you got Morgan Gibbs White of Swansea or Ivan Sanchez of Birmingham. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? Do you reckon I back my team? Because Sanchez is cheaper, so he could allow me to do things for cheaper in the future. But I think Gibbs White, he plays as Cam. Yeah, I don't know who to choose here. I think I'm going to go for Sanchez. I'm going to go for Sanchez. And then we've got 3.5 mil to spend on our next transfer, which is great. I need to start looking as well, so we'll save that. Save. And then, do you know what? I'm going to make Sanchez my captain. So, Ivan Sanchez my captain. I'm going to make my vice captain Narky Wells, I think. And then my emergency captain, I'm going to make Adam Armstrong, I think. That sounds good to me. And I think I need to start using these. I don't even know what they do. Unlimited transfers. All substitute points scored counted towards total. 3 times multiplier applied to captain. 2 times multiplier applied to vice captain. 2 times multiplier. Oh, okay. No captain multipliers applied for any player or position. To midfielders. Oh, crazy. So some good boosts that I need to take advantage of there. I do it for when I need to. I think for now my team is decent. We'll leave it another couple of weeks to see how it goes on. I think I was thinking of doing my I think it's wild card or free hit. It's one of them where you can do as many transfers as you want for unlimited. Do you know what I mean? I was thinking of doing that, but I thought, you know what, we'll leave it a couple of weeks and we'll see how the season starts and who's doing well. Wolves through here, and he's tried to lob him and he's just missed it. I can't. Why did he try to lob him there? Why didn't he just fucking finish it? He was through on goal, 1-on-1 with Edison, and he tried to dink it over him instead of just shooting. Good play there. Good bit of play to get him through on goal. I think it was Pedro Neto. Tried to just dink it over him. He almost squeezed it under, but just a bit too high. Who was that? Podence. It was Podence. That's who was through on goal. Probably should have done better with that then. At least got the shot on target. It just went over and dipped onto the top of the net. He'd be kicking himself after that, I imagine. But yeah, so that's our gaffer team for the week ahead. We got, so you can have a look at that. We got Ivan Sanchez as our new captain. Our new and improved captain, I'd say. Maybe we actually, you know what, I think we take out John Swift as well, you know, put Buendia in there. Because if he's going to play Buendia, then he'll be a good player to have on there. So we'll do that as well, actually. John Swift. Because Buendia is a class player, so if he's going to play, then he'll be very good. And I think we'll have that as our bench, yeah. So we'll save that. Good to go. Good to go. Cool. So that's it about the Championship. That is the Championship part of the stream, of the podcast over. We'll now move on to the juicy part, which is the Premier League. And I know everyone loves the Premier League more than the Championship. It's just a fact. Wolves are doing quite well there, to be fair. They're getting a few chances. They should have just scored again. It's a good ball by Adama Traore, who by the way, I have got in my fantasy team, which is annoying that they're not doing better than that. Raul Jimenez as well, who I've got in my fantasy team, just missed the sitter, which Traore crossed into him, which is just great. So that's fantastic. But anyway, let's talk about. I did like actually. Let's dead this and go to was it BBC? Let's go Premier League results, and I want the BBC again. I quite liked that. BBC. There we go. So he's won September, and we want show scorers. There we go. That makes it so much easier. So much easier. Right. So, football started on Saturday. Premier League football started on Saturday with Everton West Brom, which is a great game by the way, an absolutely great game. Wolves through again here. Wolves are piling up, but they're going to score soon. Wolves. If I was a betting man, I would definitely put up Wolves there to score. Hey, it's Blobby, Mr. Blobby. Thank you for that, Chewy. Malid. Who's Malid? I don't know who Malid is, but anyway. Son as well. Son is a crazy game. Some very, very good games from a lot of players today. Obviously, Calvert-Lewin had a great game. I saw his goals, all good goals. James Rodriguez is absolute class. Like, he's going to carry Everton to a decent place this season, I think. To a decent place. Diangana, good goal for him as well. A good free kick from Pereira too. And Gibbs being a little twat. I saw his little... I saw the video of Seamus Coleman saying, you won't do anything, oh, you're hard, and that sort of shit to him. Because Gibbs got sent off and he was like, I'll fucking do it again. And then Seamus was like, no, you fucking won't. And he got sent, and that's when he got sent off, and that was fucking hilarious. So Gibbs has been a little twat. We love to see him getting sent off for that. So I think straight away, Calvert-Lewin goes into our team of the week. So we'll stick him in there. Calvert-Lewin. And I also think it could be a place for James Rodriguez in here. James Rodriguez. Now, just to clarify, I haven't done this beforehand. I don't know who I'm going to put in here. So for now, we'll put James Rodriguez in there. But if I think hashtag 1-1, is it really crazy? Let's refresh their Twitter. Oh shit. Okay, cool. Is he going to pens then? Mate, that must be like last minute, surely. Surely that's got to be like one of the last minutes of the game. How long is left? 50. Yeah, mate. Literally, that's surely the last minute of the game. Look at that. Look, 14 minutes ago they said 15 left, and then they tweeted goal, get in. That's crazy. The JWL. Jesse Waller-Lassen. That's crazy. That is mental. Oh man, it's gonna be penalties again. I wish I could watch it on stream. That'd be crazy if we could watch it on stream. But if it's on BBC and that, you're not allowed to. Anyway, let's continue with this. If it does get to pens, then we might react to it like live and we'll talk through it and stuff. So yeah, Calvin and James Rodriguez. Like I said, I haven't gone through anyone that I think should be in there yet. So if someone else deserves to be in there, then we'll take out Rodriguez and put in someone else. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, let's continue. So next up was Leeds versus Fulham. I think Fulham did quite well, to be fair, near the end to get those 2 goals. To only lose 4-3 to Leeds, who are absolutely battering them. I think they did all right to bring it back in the end. As much as they didn't deserve it, Leeds absolutely deserved the win there. Holocaust with 2 of the goals. Click is like it's pronounced Click, isn't it? Click, I don't know. And Bamford getting another goal. Like I said, I can't believe it. I did not expect Bamford to score any goals in the Prem, let alone 2 in his first 2 games. So that's crazy for him. I don't know what Leeds players deserve to be in the team of the week, to be honest, because they did concede 3 to Fulham, as much as they did score 4. And I was thinking maybe Holocaust deserved to be in there, but then looking at the next game, seeing Zaha, and Zaha had a great game against Man U, and then we've also like CG said, we've also got Heung-min Son, who scored 4 goals. So we need to have those 2 as the wingers in there, I think. But yeah, Leeds having a good game. Like I said, we'll get the Premier League table up like we did with the Championship. Premier League. Let's just go results and then get table up. Table. There we go. You see more and move it over here. So yeah, Leicester actually top of the league right now, which I didn't know that was the case. That's pretty crazy. But for Golden Boot, I don't think so, mate. I don't think so. I doubt it'll go. I doubt it'll go above like 10 goals, to be honest. But you don't even know. He could prove me wrong, but I just don't think so. But yeah, Leicester right now top of the league, which is just crazy. Good start from them, and 2 very good wins. Again with Everton, 2 to beat Tottenham, amazing wins. Not just very good, amazing wins for Everton. Arsenal again, 2 decent wins. They only just scraped by, as you can see. Where is the game? Against West Ham. Only just scraped by, but they got the win. Sometimes when you're not playing well and you get the win, that proves how much of a good team you are. So yeah, it's crazy to see. It's crazy to see. So yeah, anyway, Leeds, like I said, we're one of those teams I think I predicted them to finish around about here. So with a win and a loss so far this season, probably about right. Fulham, I predicted them to go straight back down, and they've got that sort of form right now. Southampton, I predicted to do top of the table. Doing absolutely awful so far. Awful. I hope they pick up some force soon. But anyway, let's get back onto this. So, Van der Beek, by the way, scoring on his debut for Man United. He seemed like he's playing quite well as well. So, I'm excited to see what he's going to do for Man United. I was always excited to see how good he was going to be when he came over, and he seems like he started very, very well. But Crystal Palace coming out on top there. A very shock result for me. I did not see that coming at all. I didn't even think Crystal Palace would have a sniff against them. Man City almost broke through there, but just fell to Rui Patricio from Foden's misplaced dribble. Yeah, Crystal Palace getting a 3-1 win there. I did not expect that at all. I thought Crystal Palace would be bottom of the table, barely scoring any goals, but to score 3 against Man U, and I think they won their first game of the season as well, which is credit to them really. Yeah, two games, 2 goals. You can't really say more than that, to be honest. So yeah, I think Zaha deserves a place in the team of the week for me. I think we'll put him out on the left. So Wilfred Zaha. Oh, okay, we'll just do the last names. Zaha. We'll just do whatever's on the back of their shirt. That's what we'll do. So it'll be James. Cool. And the next game was indeed Arsenal-West Ham. Like I said, just scraped by, but they got the win in the end, and that's all that matters. That is all that matters in the end. I love to see Nketiah and Ceballos, the way they celebrated together after what happened last week. Everyone thinking they'd fallen out and stuff. No, they're back being friends, assisting and scoring each other, so that was good to see. And then, yeah, next game, like CG said, Son Heung-min Son had a great game, scoring 4 goals. All 4 goals assisted by Harry Kane as well. And they're all similar goals as well. It seemed like just one simple ball over the top. Heung-min Son touched it down, finished. All of them were like that, I'm pretty sure. All 4 of them. So that was crazy from them. Absolutely crazy. So again, straight away he goes into this team. Son. He goes straight into the team of the week. I think we'll probably go back and have a look at the defenders and stuff. Here's one of the defenders who did Son assist Kane's goal. I don't know. I don't think so. But if he did, then that's pretty mental. Does it say if you click on it? No, it doesn't say. But look at that. All 4 assists. That's pretty crazy, man. That is pretty crazy. 4 assists in one game is pretty mental. Show scorers, please. But yeah, I think the first defender that I can think of who deserves a place in this list, I'll have to go back and have a look at some of these players, is Lamptey, because he was class. He was absolutely class against Newcastle, and he looks like a very good player. I don't know why Chelsea let him go. I do not know why they let him go at all. He seems like a good young talent, going for that England spot as well. He seems like a very good player, a very, very good player, and I can't wait to see more of him, to be honest. Again, Brighton are the team I did not expect to do well at all, and I'm very surprised with how they've started. Maupay again, that's 3 goals in 2 games now? Did he score? I think he scored in the first game, and which is surprising to me. I did not expect him to be doing well at all. And Connolly, that's a decent goal from him, the youngster. And then Bissouma getting sent off. If anyone saw that challenge, from Bissouma, it wasn't a challenge really. It wasn't a challenge. It was more. I'm trying to think. He tried to kick the ball, missed the ball, and kicked a player in the face. And now, he obviously didn't mean to do that. He obviously didn't mean to kick someone in the face. And he was trying to do a little scorpion flick. Or Man City through on goal, but Sterling is offside. He did score. Oh, it's not Sterling, it's actually Gabriel Jesus, but he definitely is offside, I'm pretty sure. Poor from the offside. But like I was saying, mate, sometimes when you win after not playing very well, that is when you know you're a decent team. If you can not play well but still somehow get that win, that is when you know you're a decent team, and that could get those sort of performances can get you top 4. And like I was saying, a win is a win. As a Birmingham fan, you start to appreciate that. Where if you win, then you're fucking happy. You don't care about how you win. You're fucking happy. Do you know what I mean? So, it's an ugly win. Exactly, it's an ugly win, and you need those sometimes. You need to be able to do those, and you did exactly that. So, I'd just be happy with it, mate. I'd be very happy with it. So yeah, then next up, I'd say possibly Harvey Barnes deserves a place in the team of the week after his goal and assist at the weekend. What we should do as well is we should have a look at whoscored.com. Yeah, let's just click on this and we can find the Premier League. So we go to Premier League, and we go to player stats, and we go to, there we go, so assisted goal, yeah, there we go. It says only 3, but there was definitely 4. 2021 player statistics, offensive. Let's do defensive. We don't want that. Score with your nuts. Score with your back. Score with the fucking rugby tackle. Just get the ball in there. Literally, that as a Blues fan, you start to realise that that's the way you gotta be. That is the way you gotta be. You just like fucking just any way you want, anyway, just fucking do it. That's what we did. That's what we did. So it's hard to pick a team of the week actually when you don't watch every game. So like obviously the goal scorers and stuff you can do, but it's defenders that's hard. I was just thinking about that. I was gonna look at the stats and stuff. Christensen is obviously one that won't get in there. I think Harvey Barnes deserves a place. So we'll go Barnes, that. Harvey Barnes. I know he's not a midfielder. I mean a centre mid, but he's actually a winger. But we'll go with that anyway. Do you know what? I'll listen to you and go with the Palace keeper, Guaita. Is that how you spell his name? I think that's not how you spell his name. Let's just type in Crystal Palace keeper. Crystal Palace keeper. Guaita. Guaita. Yeah, so it's almost right. Guaita. There we go. So, before we carry on, have hashtag gone to penalties? Or nah? What really happened by now, to be fair? Oh, okay. Okay. So, and penalties again, man. Penalties again. Talking about handle pens again, not gonna lie. First, Ross smashes it 1-0. Oh, okay. Right, okay. So what we'll do is we'll try and find these penalties and I'll react to them on the stream for you because I want to watch this. BBC hashtag United. Where's sport? Football. There we go. The missed one each. Mate, there's 44,000 people watching this game right now. I don't know if we allowed the audio, so we won't do it. Okay, so hashtag player steps up. It's 2-2 at the moment. They both missed. Both teams have missed one pen. He takes his run up straight away and he smashes the bottom bins. Good penalty, and gets the crowd rolled up. Decent penalty that. Sent the keeper the wrong way. Nice and easy. Hashtag actually with the advantage now. And next up, I forgot the team. Soham Rangers. Next up, I don't know any of their names. To be fair, it'd be easy if I knew their names. The only one I know, and either team is hashtag Jacko. That's the only one I know. The goalkeeper, or whatever, I think he's a goalkeeper really. So Soham Rangers now with the penalty to make it 3-3. Number 15, it looks like. Oh, he saved it! The keeper for hashtag United has saved it, and you know what? The scenes in the back are actually decent. He saved it. It is 3-2. I think if they score now, they are through. Sometimes you scare me. I know Josh Sude is out. Yeah, I know Josh Sude. If hashtag score now, they are through to the first qualifying round. He's stepping up, he's placing the ball down. He's walking back. Does he run up? And he dinks it. Oh my lord, no way did he just fucking dink it. No way did he just fucking dink it to send hashtag United through to the first qualifying round. That's crazy. That is mental. It's absolutely insane what they're doing. It is absolutely insane. To beat a team in the league above them. There's a few people running on the pitch, which is a bit weird. But that's crazy. The audacity that's such a massive penalty to just dink it like that. Jesus. You wait until you see that. If you didn't watch that just then, you wait until you see that. He just ran up, dinked it. Oof! Against, do you know who the keeper was, yeah? Fucking Nick Pope's brother. That's who the keeper was. Nick Pope's brother. The England goalkeeper. He just ran up, dinked it against Nick Pope's brother. Insane. That is crazy, man. Imagine if they get. They're only, I think, now they're only 3 or 4 wins away. 3 or 4 wins away from playing against professional teams. Like, obviously, I don't even know if they're counted as professional. That's how much I don't know about them. But against like teams like League 2, League 1. Against football league teams, they're only 3 or 4 wins away. Wolves have scored, by the way. The goal is just about to be seen. I think my stream is really far behind. Come on, Adama, get the assist. No, I think it's Podence with the assist. Oi, Podence just sent. Podence just sent De Bruyne for a fucking hot dog. That was mental. And Raul Jimenez with the goal. He will have got him a fantasy team, but I think he's on the bench, which is kind of shit. Mate, Podence just fucking mugged off De Bruyne, megged him, and then crossed it in. Decent little goal, that. Decent little goal. It's all kicking off right now. It's all kicking off. Anyway, let's continue. How long have we streamed for? Not even an hour yet, mate. That's crazy. Let's look at this. Yeah, I think it's Podence runs with De Bruyne, megs him, see you later, crosses it in. A nice sort of header by Raul Jimenez into the back of the net. Game on there, 12 minutes to play. It looks like Wolves could have a chance in this. Is Jimenez... Oh, mate, it's so annoying. I think he got him on the bench. Let's have a look. Why is it looking like this? Oh, fuck. Have I done that right? Pick team. Points. He's on the bloody bench. Look, he's my first sub as well. So I was like, yeah, if someone doesn't play, then he can. And like, these two both played, just did shit. That's so annoying. I put Martial as my captain as well. Martial did fuck all. That proves how much I thought Man U were going to smash Crystal Palace. But that's annoying. Anyway, let's continue with this. This is kind of going down a little bit. I think we'll go... I think, you know what, we'll just dead the team of the week because I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. We're dead picking a team of the week because it's too hard. I don't know enough about it to pick a team of the week. So... If we look at today's games, a very good win for Aston Villa, as much as I hate to say it. Ferran Torres, by the way, coming on for Man City, it looks like. I think De Bruyne just... What is De Bruyne doing? I think he just tried to catch out Ramsdale from about 40 yards. He just went straight at him. Mate, yeah, I know. Nutmegging one of the best players in the world and crossing it in to get the assist. Mate, he's fucking gassed about that. You know he is. But yeah, so very good win for Villa, as much as I hate to say it. Konza with the goal. I think... from what I heard, Egan stopped a goal scoring opportunity, so it's probably only right that Villa won in the end, to be honest. So yeah, like I said, Villa, a very good win. And I probably would have predicted a draw or a win for Villa. I don't think Sheffield will be as good as they were last season. Actually, they haven't started very well with 2 losses out of 2 games. But I think they will pick up and stay up in the end. And then Wolves, like I said, 2-1 down to Man City with 11 minutes to go. Well, about 10 minutes to go now. We'll be keeping you up to date with that one as it goes. So yeah, that's what happened in the Premier League this week. We will now look at any transfers that's happened over the week. So we'll quick try and refresh this, see if any have gone through while we've been streaming. Which it actually looks like they have. Ravel Morrison to Den Haag. Yeah, Ravel Morrison is so annoying because he's such a good player. But it seems like his attitude is what lets him down. And I feel like a lot of people have said that. But yeah, notable one here for my team, Birmingham City signing Mikel San Jose, a very good signing. A Spanish international, has played in the Champions League, Europa League, played in La Liga for the past 10, 11 seasons. It's a very, very, very good signing for Birmingham, I think, anyway. I think Sterling's coming off for Ferran Torres, by the way, if anyone was wondering. I'm excited to see Ferran Torres play, because there's been a lot said about him that he's going to be very, very good, so I'm very excited to see him play. Another signing that has been made, which is quite a big one, is Cengiz Under. I'm going to say that. I don't think that's how you say it. Only 23 years of age. He looks like a decent little player. A loan for Leicester, so not a bad little signing for them. Let's have a look. Carl 18. I feel like he's quite decent, isn't he? Actually, for Huddersfield as well, that's quite a decent signing for them. Then obviously a massive signing which went through last week was Gareth Bale going back to Spurs on loan, which is absolutely insane. And I was thinking that's probably that and the Sergio Reguilon signings is probably what's going to get them top 4. I think if they're going to get top 4, that'll probably be what happened top 4. Willy Billy to nutmeg Aguero, imagine. You know what, I feel like it happens more often than not, where someone just gets a cheeky little meg. But yeah, it's another massive sign that happened. Gareth Bale, I can't wait to see him play again. Like I think I tweeted this out, that he was by far my favourite player to watch as when he was back in the Prem. I loved it. It was amazing. The goals he scored, the way he played, it was just amazing to watch every single time. Week after week as well, he scored bangers after bangers. And like I said, I think he might be the reason why Spurs get top 4. And if it's a loan and then they can get him for free next year, I mean, that is crazy business by Spurs. Absolutely crazy business. And then to get Sergio Reguilon from Real Madrid as well, it's just insane. I don't know how they got him as well. Very good business by Spurs. I can't wait to see him play as well. He seems like a very decent player. Only 23 years of age. Meant to be a very good left back. Another massive signing which I went over the past couple of days was Diogo Jota, moving from Wolves to Liverpool. I don't think he's particularly Liverpool quality. He's obviously very good. I think he was quite good fit for Wolves, to be honest, in the Portuguese, and very decent little player, winger. I think he was quite a good fit for Wolves, and I think if he stayed there, they probably could have pushed on and done decent things together. But goes to Liverpool, probably would be nothing more than a backup player to Mane and Salah. To be honest, to be fair to him, he's only 23 years of age though, so obviously he could press on and progress and get into the first team in the future. But for now, it's very obviously a backup signing, which is mental considering they spent 44 million on him. That he just spent 44 million on someone who's going to be a backup player. Next big signing was Hova going from Liverpool's under-23s to Wolves. I don't know if that had any part in the deal between them and Liverpool in the Huddersfield deal as well. I'm not sure. I'd imagine it probably would have been some talking about it as well. But that's a decent signing. I'm not sure if he's worth 10 mil yet, considering he's only 18. I don't think he's had many Premier League. Let's have a look. Premier League comparison. By the way, I love this website. This thing here is amazing. So if we go click to add player, and we can go search. Is it there? There he is. If we look at how many Premier League appearances he's had, has he never played? Am I reading that right? He's never played in the Premier League. So I just don't think he's worth 10 million when he's never played in the Premier League. I did not even realise that. That's kind of crazy. I thought he'd at least played a couple games. So I'm not sure about the 10 million price tag. Obviously he's only 18, so it's for the future and stuff. But I'm just not sure he's worth that much right now. But if he goes on to do well, then obviously it's a very decent signing for them. Chuba Akpom. The former Arsenal man, I'm pretty sure, which is I thought he was way older than that. Is that who I think it is? Chuba Akpom? Yeah, I'm sure it is. It is, isn't it? Yeah, I thought he's been around for ages. How is he only 24? He's been around for absolutely ages. He's now signed for Middlesbrough, which is a very good. Oh, what have I just closed there? Oh, I've just closed the FPL there. Okay, that's fine. I at least know what I've got. Open mate, listen to me. What am I? I'm surprised you didn't. Sorry, mate. Sorry. Open mate, listen to me. Every time, I'm surprised you didn't mention how quick Liverpool signed Diogo Jota from Wolves. What do you mean? Do you mean like it was just like a rumour, then it happened? Because that was pretty mental, to be fair. That was pretty mental. It seemed to just come out of nowhere, to be fair. But yeah, like I was saying, Chuba Akpom, I can't believe he's only 24 years old, and that's decent signing for them. I'm not sure how well he'll do there. Bertrand Traoré, good signing for Villa. Still only 25 years of age, doing decent for Lyon, I think, in France. A decent signing for them. I don't think he'll do amazing. I think he's one of those players who just scores a couple of goals, nothing too crazy. But for only 18 million, you can't really go wrong with that, I'd say. Zappacosta going back out on loan, nothing really there. Anything else? Thiago, another massive signing for Liverpool, which has been talked about for a while. Only 29 years of age still. It's crazy how good this guy actually is. He came on against Chelsea and absolutely just bossed the midfield with passing and everything. It was insane how well he did. I think the stat was that the most amount of passes by someone who's only played 45 minutes since that started being recorded in 2003 or whatever, which is just mental to think about, really. It's just mental. So I'm excited to see him play more and more. 30 million is a great price tag for him as well. For literally a Champions League winner from last season, it's insane. So very good signing for Liverpool there. I think they needed someone new as well. They needed someone to bolster their midfield as well. So it was good for them. Another signing as well. Scott Hogan going back to Birmingham from Villa. I think Birmingham paid like 900 grand for him, maybe just below 2 mil. Very good signing for Birmingham, especially as Villa are paying some of his wages as well. They've just got to hope that they can get the pre-lockdown Scott Hogan instead of the post-lockdown Scott Hogan. Another signing that happened was Emiliano Martinez going from Arsenal to Villa. I think 17 million is a bit much considering Martinez again. Let's have a look at him. Change. So if we go to Emiliano. Oh. Martinez. If you look at him and you go all seasons, he's only played 16 times in the Prem. Keeping in 7 clean sheets, to be fair, and 44 saves. That's decent stats in those 16 games, but just not experienced enough for me in the Premier League, to be honest. I feel like he should have been a bit cheaper than that, especially at the age of 28. I just feel like he shouldn't have been that much. But nonetheless, decent signing for both. Yeah, let's just leave. Let's just stop talking about Villa, shall we? It's just dead him. Who talks about Villa? I didn't realise Daniel Ayalo's gone to Blackburn. Very good signing for them. I don't know why we didn't go after that. I feel like it would have been a decent signing for us. Birmingham, by the way. It didn't make a lot of sense why we didn't go after it, especially with the former Middlesbrough manager. And a lot of Middlesbrough players coming our way. I thought he'd be straight away coming into our team. But obviously, maybe we did go after him, which didn't work out. And he chose Blackburn instead. We don't know. Another crazy signing that happened was fucking West Brom signing Ivanovic. I was surprised to hear he was still playing, to be honest. And as much as it was a good player when he was playing back in the day, I'm not sure how good he'll be now, to be honest. Be interesting to see, though. Be interesting to see how well he does in the Premier League at the age of 36. I'm excited to see it. I wonder if he's going to play... Yeah, it says something about there. I think he obviously can't play right back. That's why he played for Chelsea. But it's interesting to see where they're playing. I think he probably will play centre back. I haven't seen this. Hello. A 19-year-old centre back going from PSG to Nottingham Forest for $5 million. Did not see that. That seems like a decent signing for them. And then another Birmingham signing there. Another decent signing for Birmingham. Neil Etheridge, a very good goalkeeper in the Championship, made a very good save for them at the weekend, which made them not lose the game. Batshuayi going from Chelsea to Crystal Palace, another crazy signing for Crystal Palace. Very good. They needed a striker, to be honest. And he's a very good player, Batshuayi. As much as he hasn't been performing as much as he would hope and as much as Chelsea fans would hope and stuff like that, it's a very good signing for them nonetheless. Kenny Tete going to Fulham, another decent signing. Nothing too crazy. I think he'll be alright, but he won't be amazing. So nothing too crazy for them, but obviously a decent signing to try and keep them in the Prem. Oh, but yeah, so we'll be looking at that every week as well, just keeping up on transfers and seeing what's going on in the transfer sagas around the world. Right, so next up is FPL, which I've got up here actually. I've got saved up there, so we can move it over to there, get rid of that, and we can look at our FPL team. Now, unfortunately, I forgot that I do this every week, and I've already taken Danny Ings out for Richarlison, and that was before Danny Ings scored twice against Tottenham, and I do regret doing that a lot, to be fair to you. I do regret doing that a lot, because he got 11 points, and who are they playing next? Southampton. If we look at fixtures, who are they playing next? Southampton, Burnley. So I think he definitely would have had a good chance with scoring against them. But I think, to be fair, Richarlison's cheaper than Ings. I think possibly. Yeah, Richarlison's cheaper than Ings. I'm pretty sure, and he's doing very well in a good Everton team this year. So I think it was a good decision in overall. But then they're playing Crystal Palace next, so maybe I should have waited a game or two. But I think overall it was a decent decision from me. And this is the team I picked for next week. I think. See, my thing is that I think Arsenal will score against Liverpool. That's the only thing. Is that I do think Liverpool will win, but I think Arsenal will get a goal. So it was hard for me to start either of them. Whereas I think all of these, I think I've got chances of clean sheets, whereas I don't think they have. They've got a chance, obviously. But I think these have got better chances of clean sheets. But he's got more chance of scoring, that's the only thing. So maybe I should put him in for someone else. Let me know what you think. If you're there in the chat, let me know what you think. If I should put Alexander-Arnold in for someone else. Oh, I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna do it for Taylor. How do we do it? Why can't I do it? Pick team. Switch. With Alexander-Arnold. Switch. There we go, yeah. So, there we go. So, and then we'll go switch with Gomez, switch. And that's what we'll do there. I'd say that'd be decent. Can you get that? No. Very nice to make them kind of in the positions they're meant to be in. And so obviously Saint-Maximin's meant to be injured as well. So I guess if he doesn't play, then Gomez will be on there. If he doesn't play, then Taylor and Barnes will be on there. So it won't be a big deal, to be fair. Lol, the One Football app, the fans have voted KDB from another match, yet he died from an opponent's nutmeg. Well, I imagine he probably played well, other than the opponent's nutmeg, to be fair. I imagine he played quite well, to be honest. But yeah, that's my FPL team for next week. I think I will be using my free hit or my wild card soon. It depends on whichever one's which, I don't know. I just want to see how the season pans out a bit before I make any changes at that. Because I think people are doing that a bit too early. But yeah, we'll wait a bit and see who's doing well and stuff, and then we'll use our free hit or our wild card. And what's the wild card do? I don't even know. I think the wild card means it's now 3-1 to Man City. For anyone who's wondering, I think they've just scored in the last seconds. They've just taken a corner, and taken it short. Played it against someone, so it looks like they're going to throw it in and just score from this. I'm struggling to see how they're going to score from this opportunity, because it looks like they're just time wasting really. That's a good play from Jesus there. This is how they're going to score. Jesus gets in the box and shoots, and it's a decent finish, to be fair. Decent finish through the legs of the Wolves player, and Man City have scored 3 goals there. Jesus getting one of the goals right at the end to make it 3-1 to Man City. Very big statement from them to go to a team like Wolves and win 3-1. Saying to the rest of the league, saying, "Hey, look at us. We're here to do business." Do you know what I mean? So, very good from them. What I want to do actually is take Doherty out for Castagne, because Castagne seems like he's doing very, very good, and Doherty's done fuck all so far. Justin looks decent as well. Some very good players I want to put in. Son might be a decent one. Zaha as well. Don't think these two will be good buys for the whole season. Willian could do bits. Jesus looking good. He is looking decent, to be fair. He's played the full game today. I don't know if Aguero's injured or whatnot. He's played the full game today and he scored that goal at the end. I'd say he's looking decent, to be honest. I'm not sure if I'll put him on my fantasy team or anything, but he's looking decent, to be fair. But yeah, so that's my fantasy team for next week. I'll go back on it just so you can have a quick look one more time. And then we'll continue. Yeah, so that's it. Actually, we need to change our captain. That's what we need to do. So who should be our captain for this week? Who do you reckon? Who do you lot think? I'm thinking Raheem Jimenez, you know. I'm thinking Raheem Jimenez because they're playing West Ham. And West Ham are looking awful this season. So thinking Raheem Jimenez, and our vice captain will be Salah. Even though they are playing Arsenal, they will be Salah. So that's that, yeah. Confirm. Cool. Save team. That is my team for the next week. Sorted. And then I think that is it really. We just got to finally end on our Super 6 predictions. Salah, it's Arsenal. Yeah, I know, but he usually does well against Arsenal, I'd say. He usually does well against good teams, and I think he could score a goal or two. So we will put Salah as our vice captain. As much as I think Arsenal will score against Liverpool, and I think they will do better than everyone's expecting, but I still think Arsenal will lose, and I think Liverpool will win. Oh God, sorry about that. But anyway, let's get into our Super 6 predictions. So, this is a very hard game to predict, this one, I'd say. Because Crystal Palace obviously did very well against Man U, and Everton are looking good, so I think they're both going to score. And I think Everton will score. I think it's going to be... Oh, I could see it being... I could see Everton keeping a clean sheet, to be fair. I think it's going to be 2-1 Everton. Yeah, I think you're right there. I don't know, actually. I don't know. Do you know what? I think it's going to be 1-1. I think it's going to be 1-1 at Crystal Palace Everton. I think it's going to be 1-1. And not everyone's going to be like, okay, Everton aren't as good as they think they are. Still decent, but not as good as everyone thinks they're going to be. Watford Luton, I think Watford are going to win. As much as Luton have won their first 2 games. Let's have a look at that. 2-1 against Derby and 1 against... Where? No, it's Reading. What? 1 against Barnsley, sorry, there you go. Oh, God. And Watford have drawn and won. I think I'm going to go for a Watford 2-0. I think that's what I'm going to go for. Luton are doing good this season, to be fair. Look at that fucking form. Jesus. Okay, maybe I need to not count Luton out so much. Look at that fucking form. 6 wins on the trot. Okay, I'm going to go 1-0. 1-1. 1-0, 1-1. What do you reckon? Ooh, 1-0, 1-1. You're saying 2-0 Watford, but if you look at their form and that. Yeah, I'm going to go 2-0 Watford. I'm going to go with my gut. I'm going to go 2-0 Watford, yeah. What's CG saying? He's saying QPR Borough 1-1. Do you reckon? Yeah, I could see that. To be fair, after QPR beating Nottingham Forest in the cup and losing to wait, what? I'm confused again. So they played Plymouth in the cup and then beat Nottingham in the league and lost to Coventry in the league. Okay. And Middlesbrough drew to Bournemouth, lost to Barnsley and lost to Middlesbrough. Oh, he lost to Watford. Jesus Christ. I think I am going to go for a 2-1 to QPR. I think QPR will win there. Millwall Brentford, I think, is going to be a 0-0. I'd say Millwall are going to defend and do well. Another 0-0 for Millwall. Keeping Brentford to no goals, like similar to the way Blues did, just without the goal at the end. Derby Blackburn, I think Derby will score, but I think Blackburn are going to win 2-1. And Cardiff Reading, I think Cardiff are going to stop Reading's great start to the season with a 2-1 win there. So very boring predictions there, to be honest. Very, very boring ones. Actually, I'm going to go 3-2. Go 3-2 there, actually. We'll challenge Jeff as always. But yeah, very boring predictions there. Just a 1-1, 2-0, 0-0, 2-1, 1-2, 3-2. Very bog standard predictions, but it's what you got to do if you want to win that. $1 million, or is it 500 grand? Has someone won it yet? 250 grand? I don't know. I'm hoping one day I will win that, and then the streams will improve dramatically if that ever happens. And everything will improve dramatically. My whole life will improve dramatically if I ever win that. So hopefully we do that. But yeah, so that is the end of the stream today. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed the podcast, episode 2 of the podcast today. We will move over to here. Like I said, I do stream this over on Twitch every Monday, 7 PM, not 7 PM, 9 PM, for your faces. You can come in and have a chat with me, talk about football live with me. Usually there's a game on Monday, so we'll be keeping live updates like we did the Man City game and the hashtag game. And then it goes up on YouTube. If anyone that's watching now, it goes up on YouTube at what's the word, at 9 AM in the morning on Tuesday. So if you missed any part of this and you want to go back and watch, then feel free to do that and go back and have a little mooch about what happened. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see